This week's playoff edition of Raiders Sports Block, we kick off the MIAA postseason right here at Sprague for girls soccer. On Wednesday, the Raiders would be hosting the Taunton Tigers in the Division I South preliminary round. There's no question for this team, it took a lot of determination and hard work. And going 5-1-2 in their last 8 games of the season earned this team a well-deserved playoff spot. With starting goalie Katie Hawkinson still out with a concussion, just add that to another challenge to overcome. But it seems like there's always someone stepping up to fill those roles. And in net, Faith Andrews has played solid. In this opening half, though, Andrews has to battle with the intensely bright sun, so the Tigers quickly look to take advantage of that. And on this corner, Alana Vincent's kick is high and on target. Sam Teklar makes contact, it goes off Lara Smith's leg, and Taunton takes the lead early here, 1-0. Wellesley finds a way to answer back, though, and with captain Emma Ivy scoring 3 goals in the last few games, Ivy continues to be on fire offensively. Being aggressive here, taking the pass from Kaylee Harris, kicks it past Kayla Wentworth for the clutch game-tying score. Exactly what the Raiders needed here. It's 1-1, still in the first. But deeper into this opening half we go, and Tigers again use that bright sun to their advantage. Alana Vincent would drive in that go-ahead score, and after assisting on Taunton's first goal, Vincent takes this one in herself. And Taunton takes that 2-1 advantage into the second period. So it's the start of the final half to someone's season, and the Tigers are looking for more to build onto their lead. Early second, freshman Maggie Sullivan boots a kick that makes an unexpected high bounce over Andrews. Sam Teklar's there for the extra nudge for the ball to find net, and now that deficit just got tougher for Wellesley to overcome, now losing 3-1. So yet another challenge for this team, but you don't see anyone giving up here. And once again, Raiders put on the pressure, fighting back and creating offensive chances. But unfortunately, the same story unfolds here, where you see these players give 100%, but it comes down once again to those just misses. Where on this play, Wentworth losing control of the initial stuff, but the rebound just waiting for a Raider instead bounces wide left of an open net. These missed opportunities plagued Wellesley time and again this season, but it didn't define this team. Instead, what you saw was undeniable heart this team played with every game. Key players were injured, but you never heard excuses. At the end of the day, isn't that all you could ask for in a team? Time would sadly run out on this game and the season for Wellesley, but the leadership from their 10 seniors started first with their 4 captains, and that will definitely stay with the young players who come back next year. The final here, Taunton 3, Wellesley 1. So on Thursday we stay with soccer at Sprague, but this time it's the boys matching up with the New Bedford Whalers. Going 5-0-2 in their last 7 games earned this Raider team a first-round bye. So looking to take advantage of playing on their own home turf, let's get this second-round Division I South matchup underway. For the Raiders, Brennan Conroy kicks off quite a day for himself, early on sparking Wellesley's offense right away. Conroy sets and rips a shot here that goes past everyone, finding nothing but net, and that key shot puts Wellesley up 1-0. This game without question becomes a heated match as the Raiders and Whalers both bring a lot of competitiveness and emotion onto the field. As time and again bickering between players and the refs halt time, and even a parent using some choice words needs to be told to be quiet. Never a dull moment here in the playoffs. No doubt about that. When this first half finally ticks away though, Wellesley still holds that 1-goal advantage. Second half begins with what else? The refs having a conversation with the players. But this time it's with both teams' captains, as a reminder to just play the game, despite the hits that keep coming in this very physical game. So after yet another penalty, Whalers get a free kick here, and finally breaking that shutout as Kevin Frere just rips this shot through. And nobody is stopping this try for sure. And New Bedford's big celebration begins as it's now very much a game here, tied up at 1-1. Later though, another penalty, another yellow card for New Bedford, which sets up Will Corkill for the free kick. Corkill's try is a strike and the ball loose in the crease finds net quickly, thanks again to Brennan Conroy. And Conroy's second goal of this game gives Raiders the lead once again here. 2-1 Wellesley halfway through the second period. Whalers get their best shot of tying it up here again as Justin Barrows takes the feed from Tiago Mimosa, boots the kick with Jeff Gilbert midair, denies Kevin Ferreira the header, and Mimosa is livid as once again the Whalers co-captain has something to say to the refs. Whalers fail to take advantage, and Mimosa is told to take a trip to the bench. So in the end, Wellesley would hold on to this 1-goal lead, and Brendan Conroy's go-ahead score would prove to be the game changer here, as Raiders battled hard all game and pulled out a hard-earned 2-1 victory over New Bedford. Wellesley's season is still alive, now on to the quarterfinals as the Raiders get set to face the Variant. Fast forward to Friday, with field hockey patiently waiting 8 days since closing out their outstanding 11-1-5 season, finally get to host the Division I South first round at Sprague, facing the Hingham Harbormen. The Raiders look more than ready to battle this out on the turf. Would this rest the team had prove helpful for them? Or would the momentum stay with Hingham, as they would be coming off a double overtime win just 2 days before? Let's find out, as these two halves would automatically be 30 minutes instead of the usual 25. That change would definitely come into play as we head deeper into the game. But first, let's go to this opening half where the Harbormen are quickly aggressive. Kate Diamond gets things started as Molly Boyle's shot goes high, but Julia Murphy sticks it into the box. Murphy's quick reflex helps Hingham take the lead first here, 1-0. Wellesley creates some opportunities for themselves, but just cannot punch it through, so the Raiders end this first half still looking at a 1-goal deficit. So we go deeper into this final half with one team ready to advance to the next round, and the other not ready to see their season come to a close. So with about 9 minutes left to play, the momentum suddenly shifts Wellesley's way. Determination is definitely key here, and shines through as Raiders get corner tries 3 times in a row here. Not able to score on the first 2 attempts, the third one is clutch. Daniel Hickman's shot gets deflected, but on the stick ricochet, Kat Donahue gets to it first, drives it home for the thrilling game-tying score. What a goal, as we've got a game here for sure, 1-1. Minutes later, Raiders aren't done yet, as Mimi Connors, fighting to get that ball into the box, falls down, losing possession. But who else but Danielle Hickman is there for the resounding go-ahead goal? Talk about the dagger here for Hingham. After holding a 1-goal advantage for almost 52 minutes of play, Wellesley goes on to not only tie it up here, but for the first time today, take a 2-1 lead, as these 2 scores unanswered are the very definition of clutch. And after this first half was owned by Hingham, Wellesley took back that momentum and never gave it back. That 2-1 lead would be a final, as Wellesley pulls out a truly exciting come-from-behind win over Hingham in the closing minutes. The Raiders would look to upset the number 1 seed Mansfield Hornets in the quarterfinals, but sadly would see their season come to an end, losing 1-0 to Mansfield. But at 12-2-5, what an outstanding season to be proud of. We're staying with sports to close out this episode. We flash back for a few minutes, heading back to Honeywell Field, where there was held an important flag football fundraiser event for the town of Wellesley. Sports producer Greg Story was there to check it out.
Our event tonight is Community Flag. It's a fundraiser, flag football fundraiser to benefit the Wellesley Field Fund, in memory of Connor Darcy, the Joe Perdoni Family Trust, and community investors after-school programs at Wellesley Middle School. First of all, the field we need desperately. We have a shortage of both fields and facilities in Wellesley, and the turf field would help us just get more use out of that field. It's a grass field, the football beats it up, so they really can only use it for the football games. If they can put turf down there, then they can play on it all day long, and just that helps open up other fields over at the middle school, just helps everyone.
So tonight what we're doing is we open it up for elementary, middle school, and high school kids to come out and just play a friendly game of flag football. It's really a model that Joe's perfected over the years. It's sort of like Sandlot with guide rails. So we've got, you know, kids coaching, kids reffing, and kids playing, and they're good to one another, and that's what we're trying to teach kids, how to, you know, socialize and really be connected, not on, you know, social media, but really like face to face, and, you know, build some grit and have some great experiences.
Yeah, well, the flag football is something that we've done at our summer programs for a bunch of years. We do it now at the Wellesley Middle School as an after-school activity. It's a great activity. The kids have fun, they run around. It's no contact, so you don't have to worry about the concussion issue. And, you know, kids of all different experience levels can just get out there and have fun playing, and everyone loves football.
It's a real sort of outgrowth of not only businesses but individuals. So Lucier Corporation is doing the tailgate. They're great supporters. Obviously Joe Roberts and his Terriers organization and the Community Investors nonprofit have lended their support. And families and people in the community, whether it's Comellas or Old School, just people really step up because they care about kids.
Well, that wraps up another episode of Raiders Sports Block. Congratulations to girls soccer and field hockey on outstanding seasons to be proud of. Stay with Wellesley Media as we still have plenty of postseason highlights and games from boys soccer and girls volleyball as the Raiders fight to stay alive here in the MIAA playoffs. Check us out on demand at wellesleymedia.org and right here on Comcast 9 and Verizon 39.